You were just in time for Unhuman Story Time. When last we left off, we had just received a job offer from Francine here. Let's get into it. I breathe easier at that. Probably the weirdest job interview I've ever had, to be sure. And yet it felt appropriate, like it was about far more than just filling a slot on the payroll. Francine leads me back to the arcade floor to introduce me to my duties. It only occurs to me now that I forgot to ask exactly what duties this mystery job I'd accepted really involved. Francine gestures to the seat she was occupying previously, a stool behind the prize desk.
Oh, how marvelous!
Welcome to your new position, Unhuman. Sitting here, you mean? Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes. I glance at the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Well, for prizes at any rate. It's such a relief. I'd really been stretching myself thin lately trying to fill in since the position was vacated. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who sat here end up quitting? Something about being so bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of those 500-ticket plush dolls down someone's throat.
Oh, such a shame.
Poor dear. He just wasn't cut out for this line of work. Grandson don't know. I have no patience for such nonsense. I'm sorry. The last person to work this desk was your grandson? Anyway, Gavin should be by soon. He'll handle paperwork and all that administrative nonsense. Now, if you don't mind, all this talking's tired me out some. I'll be in the back office if you need me. Oh, look how happy I look. Okay then. I adjusted my seating on the semi-comfortable stool, leaning against the desk. Beneath me, a wide array of cheap junk awaited my attention. I could have lost hope then and there that this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. I'd be helping kids obtain toys that would become nostalgic memories for years to come. Right? Any minute now. I crave the sweet embrace of death. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now, and nobody's walked up to obtain a novelty Funplex shot glass, or a colored pencil set, or a light-up yo-yo. Lunchtime's approaching, and so far the only people walking in and out of the arcade are a few stray adults, who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I start wondering if one of those 500-ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. I'm guessing this is Gavin. He does not look like a customer. I mean, the little badge on his chest kind of indicates that, I think. Or maybe not. Nope, just walking right on by me, his head buried in reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on a break or unwashed and unemployed game aficionado. In fact, he's a snappy dresser, seems a cool dude. Wow, he seems pretty stuck up. I mean, I have no reason to believe he's stuck up. I mean, you shouldn't base your opinion on people on appearance like that. Let's go with the first answer. Snappy dresser, cool dude. Most guys I know are content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even in an arcade, he's sharp like a linoleum knife. Is that sharp? In fact, that rather pointed look he's offering me after doubling back is rather linoleum knifey too. I wish I knew what his voice was like before I tried to do a voice for him, but let's try. Hold on a minute. Who are you exactly? I think I made him slightly British. Ignore that. What are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine? Pleased to meet you. I'm Unhuman. I am Francine. I had some work done. I'm the new hire. Not that anyone wants prizes. As much as I love that second joke, I think I'm just going to be genuine. Pleased to meet you. I'm Unhuman. Hello. I'm Unhuman Cater, your new hire. I'm looking forward to working with you. He relaxes somewhat on hearing that. Somewhat.
Good to hear.
Okay, now I get an idea of what his voice is like. It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. Kind of get a Carlton Banks vibe from this guy. She's got gusto for an octogenarian and loves working the floor. But sitting here all day handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. So, she's explained the job to you, gave you the papers to sign. She said Gavin would handle that stuff. Man, I'm not a very smart guy, am I? With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming up.
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper. I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure you manage to keep having a business, rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
Right, so, as you've no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes. But that's the least part of your job. There's more to it than that? You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor. What, the carpets?
Seriously?
The floor. The arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around putting out fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later. But we need two. One to roam, one to operate the desk. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office, making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. That's why Francine loved filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I am not a people person, as you've likely gathered. That's not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner, at least. If things go south, you tap me for advice on what to do. You got a phone? Of course. Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He apparently has a stack of them at the ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number is listed at the bottom. You ever worked a high-pressure customer service job before? Shoe sales. Smelly socks? You have no idea. Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. But anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley or Naomi. In that order. Who and who? You'll meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy that retirement in peace. Understood? Relax, I got this. Stress feeds me, makes me strong. This isn't my first pony ride. You can rely on me. But 911 for huge emergencies, right? This isn't my first pony ride. You can rely on me. I'm just not much of a risk taker, let's face it. It's not my first explosive ordnance test. I've worked retail and food service. I've worked as a lifeguard at a pool. Managing stress and difficult situations, even life or death ones, is something I've got experience in. You can rely on me. Alright, +1, Gavin love. Gavin nods approvingly.
Indeed.
Good. I like to hear that. If you can handle yourself and exercise good judgment, you'll last a hell of a lot longer than the last guy who sat there.
If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly. I have enough problems keeping this magical ark of hopes and wishes afloat. Please, don't add to my problems.
Magical arc of what now? Gavin sighs again, a stress-release gesture, but his expression softens somewhat afterwards.
I take it Francine told you her theory, that this is more than just a job, more than just an arcade.
And on that bit of mystery, we will call it a day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. Be a good human. Like, subscribe, recommend to your friends if you want. All right. Have a great one. Bye.